So this is Tech Talk, and it's Tuesday. And on Tuesday, I do ad hoc Tech Talks, which is just really I open up my practice sessions to the online streamers. But on Tuesdays, I do a scheduled event every Tuesday called Tech Talk Tuesday, and it's a master class on a specific subject rather than just me practicing and answering questions in an ad hoc way. And today, we've designated as the Portraits and Rhythm Day. And I did a couple of master classes on this already. I did a book series, and Portraits and Rhythm was included in that. And I went through a couple of the etudes. I'm going to do them again today, but in a slightly different manner. And I'm not teaching the book today. This is not about teaching Portraits and Rhythm. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how I handle the book in terms of my creative flow and how I look at the material. I don't look at it like most people do or most educators do, because I'm not trying to prepare for an audition or an entrance exam into a university. I mean, that's basically what this book is used for a lot. As you pick an etude and you work on it as part of your presentation to either get a classical position in an orchestra or to get an entrance into a university and possibly a scholarship. And this material is very good for that. But that's not really what I'm doing here. I'm not trying to prepare anybody for school or for an audition or a performance. I just want to talk about playing the drums and how I like to look at Portraits and Rhythm. So my interpretation of it is good. This is a special interpretation, I call it, because I'm not here to execute it for you in a way that you can use and compare to study with to prepare yourself in your own particular test, although people have told me that it was very helpful to see me do this with particular etudes that they were going to do. It's always helpful to see somebody else's viewpoint. It helps you focus your perspective. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do the book for fun. I'm going to do it the way I do it, for fun by myself. I'm not teaching this now. I'm just going to show you. I already went through the material. Some material I'm going to do it bar by bar, broke it down. But that's not the object today. The object today is more stylistic, which is not something I normally do. So here we are. This is the first etude in the book. I'm sure if you have the book, you've tried it. It's not that difficult to learn. I like to start with number one because it's easier to follow. It's easy to do, and it really sets up what the landscape is. So I don't concern myself about the tempo. I will take liberties in the tempo. I will take liberties in the dynamics. Actually, I'll do anything I want to do with the material, so I'll alter it in any way that I feel is creative. So I'll just play it down. I'll read it down as best as I can. And I'm not going to play full volume either. I'm going to play relative volume. I'm going to play the room. All right? bit slow because I wanted to concentrate on the text, and it gave me a little space for dynamics. I didn't use a lot of dynamics that time. Now that's just with the plain snare drum. Now I could start adding other drums to this, or other sounds, for instance. I'm not looking at what I'm doing because I'm reading, so it really is hard to control the sound the way I do normally. So let's try it with some alternated sounds now. I'm going to add the bass drum into it, for instance. As you can see how much just the bass drum adds to the musicality of the piece. I mean, just with just placing certain downbeats to offset what's going on. I know I'm messing up the phrasing, and I don't give a shit about the technique, but I'm trying to show you and the bass drum relationship just completely maximizes the dimension of the piece. And that's what drum set is about. It's a relationship between the bottom and the top. This is what it is. And every meter, whatever you want to call it, every time signature, every subdivision has a downbeat and an upbeat in it. And that's, we can really set up a musical framework very easily with just a couple of notes with that bass drum. You don't have to play a lot of notes to do it. Just in a couple of well-placed notes, and all of a sudden, it just opens it up. But we can add other sounds too. We can start orchestrating. I got other. For instance, the first 5 lines. If I were to add the floor tone to the decrescendo and then go to the snare drum, it would make a dramatic difference in dynamics without adding that much more in volume differentiation. For instance. I didn't even have to use dynamics. Instead of using the dynamics, it's just doing this. That was, and I didn't use any dynamics at all, and I could put dynamics in it too if I really want to open it up. So much more expressive. Now I added the orchestration and the dynamics, and it became a whole other thing happened. You can also place the bass drum a little bit differently, a little more syncopation in the bass drum, so I can make it easy. Or I can make it difficult. So I got sounds going now, and laying out the parts, the phrases, with different tonalities, or whatever you want to call it, and I'm also emphasizing the changes in the phrases with the dynamics that are naturally written in. At the same time, it becomes much more powerful. I'd like to do more than this. I mean, I'm not going to do complete pieces, performance like this. I just want to convey the idea of this. Well, I'm not doing too bad. This is pretty marchy, and I mean, let's go on to number 2 and see how that affects me. No, this is in a different meter. It's in a 3 field, and this has got a lot of this is one of my favorites. This has got a lot of call response in it. No, it's not the one. The next one is called. Let's just read this now so we see what it is. Sorry, I'm gonna start again. Pretty plain. So we could just add the bass drum like we did before in the 3 field. What a difference, just a bass drum. And I wasn't even doing anything, I was basically staying to downbeats. Most of the time, I wasn't even doing much syncopation with it. Or using it linearly. I mean, there's a lot of ways I could use the bass drum in this. And the cross stick accents against the bass drum for louds and soft volumes. I mean, you really don't have to work very hard dynamically when you have an orchestrative instrument like this, with so many different sounds and dynamics that come out of it naturally. It doesn't take much more effort on your part to even send it over the top completely. You just add a little bit of your own dynamics to the natural orchestration, musicality that you're creating for the phrasing itself. So, yeah, it's fun. It sounds great. It sounds great. My hands are not that great today, but it doesn't matter. I don't care about the execution of the technique, and I don't care about my accuracy in the reading. What I care about is the interpretation that I'm taking this music and I'm bringing it to the drum set. And I'm orchestrating it as if I'm sitting at a piano. Alright. So I can add tones to this too. Well, I would do it this way, for instance. I'll show you how I would add tones to this. Start to see, I started to do some harmonics in the bass part. And it created a whole other thing in those press roll sections. I'm playing in 3 on my foot and playing a 3 against 2 with my foot against a 2 in the 6, but I'm doing 6 over 3, but with a 2. So let's do another one. I mean, there's 50 of these things. What are we doing on time? Not bad. I just want to give you a lot of examples, Ooh. This was very dramatic. I may want to save this for last. Here's the one with the call response. I love this one. This is great. I'll just play it for you for rhythm, so you get the idea first. You know what? I'm going to get into it. I was really not paying much attention to the actual text or the dynamics. I was really just using the phrases to my own advantage. I'm using my own dynamics, using my own orchestration, but I'm taking the essence of what he wrote. How we doing? You want to go to the dramatic one now? Are we ready for that one? Or we want to do this one some more? I think you get the idea. Let's do the dramatic one because that one has a lot of stuff in it. This is very dramatic. It's maestoso. I'm gonna have to temper the dynamics a little bit. Very. I love this particular opening phrase. Oh, sorry. That was fun. I had a good time with that. I could do it again and see what it does. Alright, that's reorchestrated. And let's now let's go back. We get another kind of utensil here. Now, I actually snapped some shit off of this. Okay. These. There we go. So I got these rod sticks now. And I'm going to go back and do these things again with different implements in my hands and see what that does. Go back to the first one. Here we go. I need a pair of sticks. Sorry. Here we go. This and this and this and this. I'll just use these rods. Okay. You know what? These are, I don't like them. They're too big. I'm getting a little particular now. Are these the same? Every time you do this could be another improvisation almost. I'm not the phrasing, but you can change the phrasing in a different way every time, and you can change the orchestration in a different way every time. You'll get a different composition. Let's try that with the next one. Sorry again. Okay, let's try the next one. This was the second one, so we'll do the seventh. We'll do it in the same order. Here's this one. Let's go with the snare drum now. Alright, there's one more that I did that I can do this way. Okay, it's number 3, which is the big drama. This one. Alright. See what we do with this. So, that's the idea. The idea is to take the written page, absorb what's there, interpret it the way you like, take out of it what you want to use, add to it what you like to add to it, and make it your own. That's the concept.